Hey, yo, what's up, YouTube? Man, it's your boy, Action Jackson, man. And in today's video, man, I'm going to be giving you guys my post-game reaction thoughts to the Dallas Cowboys losing to the Las Vegas Raiders, man, 36-33, man. Let's just hop into it, man. Let's get it. All right, man. So, first off, I want to say congratulations to the Raiders, man. We played a really good game. It came down to the wire like how I assumed it was. I didn't think it was going to go in overtime, though, but I knew it was going to be a good, close game. And it was. It was a good, close game. But, man, you just put all that aside. The Raiders did their job, but, they had some good offensive plays, but a lot of their big yardage plays just came off of Dallas, man, and especially number 30, Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown has been one of our best cover corners, He's been one of the best cover corners in the league, and he's been one of the best cover corners opposite of Diggs. So, he costed us today's game. You figure that and then, Dak just had that one mishap throw, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But let's just focus on the penalties, man. I believe we had about 12. I think last time they showed the picture on the game, it was like 12. We had like 12, 13 penalties for almost 130 yards, man. That is sickening. We cannot. It was just a horrible game for the officiating. It was horrible, both sides. Not only the Cowboys, but the Raiders as well. It was just horrible calls all day today. Just flags all over the place. I think if you combine the Raiders and our penalties, we combined for almost 300 yards of penalties, man. But then again, if you look at it, we were the two most penalized teams coming into the game. But it was just horrible, man. So, of course, you got Anthony Brown, who's getting cooked out there. He's getting cooked out there by Deshaun Jackson, Zay Jones, Hunter Renfrow. You name it, he just got beat today, man. But, can't really put the penalties and the things on the ref. You could kind of point in that direction, because another key thing that happened today was that Darren Waller, he fumbled. He caught the ball, made a football move, made two steps after it, and fumbled. Jaron Kearse knocked the ball out of his hands. Keanu O'Neal made a great play coming on the sideline. Before the ball goes out of bounds, he pitches it back. Then they called it back and said it was just an incomplete pass. That was a horrible call. The roughing the passer call on Derek Carr. Derek Carr ran up in the middle of the pocket, just released the ball, falling forward. Michael Parsons taps Derek Carr on the helmet, and he called that a roughing the passer call. Like, that was just horrible calls today, man. And then I believe right before the half, like 3 minutes left of the half with the Cowboys, man, Raiders toss up the ball to Deshaun Jackson. Anthony Brown forgets, Anthony Brown turns his head around, tries to make a play on the ball. They call that interference, and that's how the Raiders went up, I believe, like 17 or 14 points, 14-6 at that time. It was just horrible plays, horrible calls. But Dallas just got to tighten up, man. It's still no excuse on the penalties, because the Raiders, they didn't do much today. Like, offensively, outside of that really big chunk yardage, that one-play touchdown, I believe, or whatever, that one-play touchdown to Deshaun Jackson. Other than that, the Raiders didn't do nothing spectacular, man. It was just a bunch of penalties that got them to gain a bunch of yardage. So, this defense needs to lock up, man. Then again, it seemed like the only person who came out to play today was Michael Parsons. Jaron Kearse did his thing, but then Jaron tallied off towards the end of the game. Getting tired and everything like that. Following around Waller the entire game. Pretty sure that got tiring on him. Man, we just dropped 2 straight. But it's fine. Honestly, I still believe we're fine. You're 7-4. You still have a 2-game lead over the NFC East. And then don't forget, next week, next Thursday when we play Thursday Night Football against the New Orleans Saints, we're going to have DeMarcus Lawrence. So finally, we're going to have an edge player that's going to be coming back opposite of Michael Parsons. That's going to be kind of scary. You're going to get back Amari Cooper. You're getting back CeeDee Lamb. I don't know what the offensive line issues were today. That was another thing that was happening. We kept switching in and out of the offensive linemen, not getting any continuity. Lel Collins will come in for a series, and he will get pulled out for Terrence Steele. Terrence Steele will go in there for a couple drives, and they'll pull him out. They'll just flip-flopping. They'll put Connor Williams at left guard, taking him out, putting back in McGovern. Like, it was crazy today. I think Dak got sacked like one time, maybe, if that. Like, it was just horrible today, man. So, and then, so other than the defense, they only allowed, like, I believe 88 yards to Josh Jacobs. He didn't do much today. Prayers up to Carl Nassib and Darren Waller. They both wasn't able to come back into action, but I believe they'll be fine. So, yeah, it was just penalties that killed us. Anthony Brown that killed us today with penalties, man. So we got to tighten that up for sure. Penalties are going to kill us. So what we know, what the quote-unquote blueprint is for the games, if you don't see CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper out there, that's what the Raiders were doing all day on offense, man. So now we're talking about the obvious offense, obviously. But like I just said prior, if you don't have Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb, and you're just rolling out there with Michael Gallup, Ced Wilson, Noah Brown, Schultz, and all them other guys, all they're going to do is send 8-7 every time and force you to beat them over the top, man. And, we were able to get good chunk yardage today, man. We was able to throw the ball pretty solid today. Dak didn't have any turnovers, which was great. Zeke was obviously banged up, and we knew that. Zeke gave us contributions today. Zeke after Tony Pollard did his thing on some of those drives. On that one drive before half, we put in Zeke at the 1 because he's our power back. We put in Zeke, scored a touchdown. But then you just knew that the Raiders was just another thing. The Raiders were playing keep away, and they always found him. They never had Dallas lead the entire game. We were either down by 8 or 5 or 3 or 2. We were down at 2 at one point, but the Raiders did a good job of maintaining the lead and never giving it back to Dallas, man. They did a really great job with that. Dak had an amazing game, Of course, there's going to be missed throws and mishaps, but, on that big play that we missed was not a big play, but that overtime, he missed Noah Brown. He should hit him right in the numbers. I don't know why he threw it down and away low. He should just hit him out. Noah Brown it was just him in the sideline, of open space. And, Dak obviously missed that throw, But that was pretty much it, man, off of what Dallas, what offensively what we did. We wasn't really able to run the ball that efficiently. But the reason why we weren't able to run the ball efficiently because the continuity, we kept switching out, we kept playing musical chairs with our offensive linemen, which made no sense. Another thing that Kellen Moore gets away with, and then Kellen Moore was trying to get too cute in today's game is what I'm trying to get at. He got too cute. He was trying to run. He ran that little reverse pitch play or whatever at the 2, trying to go for 2 after Tony Pollard. Speaking of Tony Pollard, man, Tony Pollard balled out today, man. Kick return, touchdown. He had really nice runs today. He had that 30-yard plus run, but then the refs called it back on a dumb holding call on Tyler Biadasz, man. So, anyway, Tony Pollard did his thing today, man. Offensively, we did our thing. We didn't. Yes, we should have scored a lot more times because the defense was balling out. And you obviously saw towards the end of the game in overtime that we were just getting tired. Defense, it was the Raiders, they ran the ball. Then that's when they were getting chunk yards and chunk plays. You saw that 21-yard run with Josh Jacobs. Defense was wearing down. The missed tackles. Defense cannot allow that, man. I know I'm bouncing back and forth, but there's so much to talk about, There's just a lot of things that happen. And then the last bit I'm going to touch on before leaving out of here, man, is that, we got to fix our kicking issue. I don't know what's going on with Greg the Leg. He didn't even deserve that name anymore. Greg Zuerlein. I don't even know what's going on with him, man. He missed 4 points today. He missed a field goal from 59, which that was a dumb call on coaching. This same thing how it was on Sunday. It was a little bit more points, and that was it. Coaching. Everybody gets blamed for this game today, man, but especially Anthony Brown, the kicking unit, and coaching, man. I don't know why when you saw that Greg Zuerlein missed a cheap shot of a field goal, or no, my bad, a cheap shot of an extra point, then you try to go out there and have him kick a 60-yarder. Like, come on, man, you cannot do that. Then they sent him out there, put the Raiders on short field. That was one mishap. Then I forgot. That just slipped my mind, but now I just remembered. Tony Pollard did have a great game. Then going into overtime, he decides to take the ball out. Why would you take the ball out and hamper our offense? You already know it's pretty tough to move the ball when you don't have CeeDee Lamb or Amari Cooper, but yet you yet you try to put the Cowboys in a bigger hole. Like, come on, Tony Pollard. He had to do better than that. I don't know why he took the ball out. Every single time, if you know you can't return it. But, like people say, scared money don't make no money. Same thing. He wouldn't have got that kick return touchdown if he just would let it roll to the 25. But still, in overtime, you take the yards that are given to you. So I don't know why he tried to take the ball out and try to play superhero. He didn't need to do that, man. But he did it anyway. That led to Dak Prescott low and, throwing the ball damn near at Noah Brown's pinky toes, causing us to punt the ball. So, but yeah, just going back to kicking, man. Again, there's no point to get rid of our kicking, but we need to find something to where either we do change our kicker, we have to find a consistent kicker. And, if we do decide to let go of Greg Zuerlein, but I don't think we're going to cut Greg Zuerlein this late in the year. Doesn't make any sense, but next offseason, we need to look for a kicker. Greg Zuerlein just don't got it anymore, man. Like one of those kickers, they're kind of fragile. Once they start missing kicks and they're not confident as they used to be, man, they're just not that same kicker anymore. And then, when the kickers are having lower leg issues as well, yeah, man, Greg Zuerlein is done. After this year is gone, I don't see a point as to keeping him. But, and I mean, hey, man, that's it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. But, hey, I'm not really too worried. Like I said, we're going to have everybody offensively is coming back. I don't know if Jarwin's coming back. Hopefully he comes back. But I know that we're going to have Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb coming back. And we're definitely going to have DeMarcus Lawrence coming back to definitely give us some pass rush, which we haven't had in forever. Our only pass rusher is Michael Parsons, man, and we can't let that happen. So, hope you guys have a nice day. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a nice rest of you guys' night. Bye.